think we got him. Any more transformations there, Dad? Man, that is one ugly Aeon your dad had there, Yuna. What was that? Thought I saw a little floaty thing come out of him. I wouldn't worry about it. Probably not important. Well, now you're free from your lease on life there, Jack. Sorry, Dad. I had to do it. I couldn't avoid it. So, what are you going to do? With just lay him down? That's it? You're not going to bury him or anything? Well, I guess you kind of can't. Where are you going to do that around
here? You're going to cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
Ha ha. Could you, like, send him, Yuna, something?
I hate you, Dad.
What, just the full FMV? Just for that? Well, whatever works for you.
Save it for later.
What do you mean?
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Aren't we gonna kind of both go at the same time?
Good.
Because we're both dreams
That's right.
and stuff?
You are my son, after all.
In your dreams.
You know, for the first time I'm glad
Happy for what?
to have you as my father.
Made it easier for me to kill you.
Sir Jack, I should...
What's
No.
that thing circling around us?
Yuna, there's no time.
Uh-oh.
You stay away!
Yuna,
What is that thing, anyway?
You know what to do. The Aeons!
What about the
The
Aeons?
Call them!
Call us!
Wouldn't that be a really bad idea? Because then you, Yevon, could possess them and make sin again? I mean, why don't we just do nothing and say, haha, you Yevon, you don't have any more Aeons to possess. Bye! Or something. I mean, it's not like a major plot point or anything, it's just... why don't we just do nothing? Just don't summon any Aeons. We defeated Sin, we didn't use a final Aeon, and you Yevon has nothing to join with, or whatever. I don't know.
Here it comes!
Well, I just crashed into here so that way we could have new background and theme music. Whoa. Sounds like that music when we were with Unaleska there or something. Oh, we're on the sword itself or something or other like that. So what, we got shrunk down, or did the sword just become a lot bigger or something? Well, whatever. Kind of reminds me of the end of Final Fantasy IX.
Yuna!
Wherever the hell we were. But, alright, so now this part of the game depends on how many Aeons you actually got. If you only got the 5 Aeons, then, well, you only got to deal with 5 of them. But, well, I decided to get all 8 of them just so that way I can show you how to deal with each and every one of them. Not that it's really hard at all, but, well, it's there. But anyway, basically, yeah, here's what's going to happen. You summon an Aeon, Yevon's going to possess it, and you gotta kill the Aeon, then Yevon gets out, and so on and so forth. And he also has the other pagodas with him still, too, so. But anyway, one thing you might notice is that we have auto life in this battle. Permanently. It will never ever run out. So even if you die, you'll still get it back anyway. So yeah, I mean, this is basically, relatively speaking, a joke final boss. There's almost no way you can lose. I mean, the only way I think you could lose is if you petrified your entire party. That would really suck. But Yevon never uses any of those, so I'm not worried about that. So yeah, let's just go with double flare with the dancing cactus. Oh, well, that was easy. Didn't expect to kill you that quickly. But yeah, another thing is that not only is this part dependent on the number of Aeons you got, it also depends on how much you've developed them, or how strong the Aeons are that you have. In this case, since I really didn't develop them much at all, they're going to be pretty easy for me to kill. Yeah, that's one reason why I ignored the Aeons as well. Although, really, just in general, I just don't like the concept of the Aeons. I don't like the one-on-one battles here when I have the option for, you know, some 3 party members, or even up to 7. It makes the battles a bit more engaging there. Yeah, Ifrit, probably also pretty easy, but well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Tidus and try. Let me see if Haska, or yeah, nuts. Whoa! Ow! Didn't expect you to hurt me that much. Well, I'll try Haska in the next battle there. I thought maybe I could one-shot him with quick hit from Tidus, but no, apparently not. Oh well. And I think Sloga doesn't transfer from one battle to the next, so yeah, probably during that first fight, that probably was a bad idea to do that on him, but whatever. Okay, we can do this the hard way. What I wanted to do was bring in, like, each of my party members to do a little bit of these battles, well, a little bit at a time, like, do some dual casting flare, bring in some other guys for some quick hits, maybe use some other types of magic, or have Riku use some items on him, but no. I guess I can't hit them. So, oh well, we'll just stick with flare. It gets the job done. I would guess that you don't have to do all these Aeons in order, but, well, I'm just gonna do whatever I can here. I wonder if the U Pagodas continue with the HP they left off with after beating Vraska's final Aeon. I would guess not, because it really is a separate battle, even though these all kind of chain together here, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the last game where Kuja could sort of possess the Aeons to do whatever you wanted. But anyway, okay, let's see about using Haste Jet here. Okay, that worked pretty well. Yeah, let's get an X potion on Tidus so he doesn't die there that easily. And, okay, well, Haste Jet seemed to work pretty well, so let's keep going with that. Otherwise, I might bring in... Okay, never mind then. I might bring in Waka eventually, because he has a little more accuracy than Tidus does there. So maybe that might help with some of these Aeons that have so much evasion. Probably because I developed Yuna's evasion so much. You okay there, Yuna? You're getting a little tired of summoning all those Aeons. Well, I suppose it's better than having to fight, or having to have her summon a final Aeon and then be killed for your efforts. Well, I like how they do the full animations for summoning the Aeons here. One last time! Shiva could be pretty tricky because she does have really high evasion. So hopefully we'll be able to... Oh. Wow. That was the evading counter in action. I didn't expect her to hit him, let alone Tidus be able to hit her back. Reminds me of when that happened in, I think that happened in my Final Fantasy VI LP with Siegfried or something like that, with the black belt accessory. I just one-shotted him before I even had a turn. Or no, that wasn't black belt, that was with the dog. Interceptor. Yeah. So, wow. Yeah, first 4 Aeons, pretty easy. Last 4, not so much. I mean, we can't die, but they're not going to be like absolute pushovers like the last ones. So, I mean, they might be able to actually deal some more respectable damage than the previous ones could. Especially the Mega Sisters. But anyway, yeah, Hazecut really isn't going to do a whole lot for us here. Because Lulu won't get her turn before the Aeon does there. Yeah, let's just heal up here and they'll probably hit someone or kill someone and then I'll just, well, from there. Then I'll kill them. Whoa! Did I die? Oh, okay, good. Auto life still works. Phew. Yeah, I was wondering. Wait a minute, was that auto life or auto phoenix that doesn't trigger when everyone dies? It's auto phoenix. Yeah, that is the one drawback of the auto phoenix ability that you could get for your armor is that if everyone dies, you don't get a chance to use it. Auto life does work even if everyone dies. I think the only way you could die with auto life on everyone is, like I said, petrify, but like Zenmato on your party. I wonder if you Yevon can use Zenmato if I when we fight Yojimbo there. I don't know. I never let him live long enough for that to happen. But don't worry, viewers. When we get to the post game, these guys will be a lot harder. But right now, we're still one-shotting them pretty much. Now to get on to the extra Aeons. We really only needed 5 to get the job done, but well, let's keep going. Well, I mean, now we have to because I actually did get them. Oh, we're going for Anima next? Huh. I would have thought we would have gone for Yojimbo next, like we did against, or like we would have done next against Belgamine there. Kind of weird that they put them in 2 different orders. But, well, whatever. I mean, I suppose you could get them in different orders. Whatever. Works for you. You know, now that I think about it with Anima, why did Yunalesca make Seymour's mom into Anima? I mean, what? Just because she walked up to her and asked? I mean, what? Can anyone who's sufficiently, well, actually makes it to her, sufficiently powerful, I mean, can anyone just walk up to her and say, hey, I'd like to be an Aeon? Sure, why not? I'm not going to defeat Sin with it or anything. I just want to babysit my kid for the rest of his life. Man, no wonder Seymour's so screwed up. It's like having a GPS on you all the time. Shove a leash up my ass, why don't you, Mom? But anyway, alright, Anima down. Yojimbo could be a problem, but, well, we'll see. Actually, Yojimbo has an attack that can petrify you, doesn't he? Huh. I suppose you could lose, just sat there and did nothing and just let him petrify all you guys, or maybe use the motto if you can even do that. Then again, Yevon doesn't have any money to pay him to use the motto. So, I suppose maybe we don't need to worry about that. I don't know. Can we at least talk to the guy? Like, maybe talk him down from his evil plan or whatever he's doing? That'd be nice. Or even, like, see a picture of the guy or something? Nuts. Well, that didn't work. Okay, that's not the one that petrifies you, I don't think. Whoa! Oh, no way we're surviving that one. Fortunately, Yojimbo doesn't have break damage limit. Yeah, that's another reason why I didn't unlock the seals on those celestial weapons, even with, what did I get already? Crests or the sigils, whichever one it was. The crests. Yeah, because if you unlock the celestial weapons with the crests, these Aeons would have break damage limit. There's like one Aeon for one of the weapons there. But I forget which ones like correspond to which other ones exactly, but whatever. I mean, Bahamut and Anima, I think Anima has break damage limit. And the Mega Sisters, they already have break damage. Yeah, Anima does. I did that in the last episode. Or, well, 2 episodes ago. But you know what I mean. Anyway, 1 more to... Well, okay, 3 more to go. We get to fight Flowers. Apparently, Sandy is like a mantis or something like that. Actually, now I can see that from like those mantis guys in Pandaria or something. So, okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. How are you going to possess all 3 of them? You can only do 1 at a time, I thought. Oh, okay, I guess you can do 3 at a time. Why not? Whatever works for you. I guess they kind of work as one. You probably don't want to let them get their overdrives full. This one's going to take a little longer just because, well, there's 3 of them. And they got more HP than all my other Aeons. Whoa! Ow! Who do you think you are, Olaf? No. No, that's another game of yours. I don't think that Cindy can revive the other 2. But whatever. Yeah, let's just use my Mega Elixirs. They're part of the Too Good To Use club, but you don't even save after the end of the game, so I'm not really worried about that. Not to mention, these fights are... Well, I can't lose anyway, but... Well, I just wanted to get my MP back up a little bit there, too. Oh, wow. I thought they had more HP than that. Huh, they didn't just fade away or anything like that. Well, there's only 1 left, so do what you can. I wonder if she can do anything when her... Oh, whoa! Oh, almost filled it up all the way. But I wonder if she can do anything alone with the overdrive gauge full there. Because I thought it was like a team thing with all 3 of them. Well, anyway, we should be able to take care of her before she gets the turn. So, now what I want to do is I want to set up my party like this. Tidus, Waka, on. That should be pretty good. Waka, can you hit her, please? There you go. Oh, we need more hits. Okay. Alright, go Tidus. Not that overkilling really means anything now. We're not going to get any items or AP or anything like that, but... Anyway. Alright. Killed all of our own Aeons. So, what are you going to do now, Yuna? Your list is kind of empty there. Oh yeah, you haven't just kind of flew off there. What are you going to do now? stop pestering me. So, this is you, Yevon. The real bad guy of the game, the one who's the cause of all of our problems, is a
Everyone,
beetle.
this is the last time we fight together,
I suppose it's better than a cloud
okay?
Huh?
or a tree.
What I'm trying to say
Nah, trees
is,
are kind of cool.
after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What do you mean by
What are you
that?
talking about?
You're not going to tell them, are you, Titus? Well, you don't know. She can tell you afterwards. Yeah, all this stuff that we've been doing to save the world, yeah, it's going to kill me while we're at it, but I'm going to tell you at the last seconds now. So that way you might hesitate or pull your punches. Great job, Titus.
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
With my back to you.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
But anyway, okay, so now we got one more fight to go against you, Yevon. It, him, whatever, itself now. It doesn't even talk or anything. Well, anyway, okay, what we want to do is get slow on you, Yevon there. Then, we want to get full break on him. I think he's susceptible to all the breaks, now that I think about it. But yeah, when you attack him with a physical, yeah, he'll counter with Kiraga. Whatever shall we do? Well, if you have Aeon, use zombie attack. Haha! Now he'll counter with Kiraga and damage himself. So that's pretty much the strategy I like to go with. Some alternative strategies you can do are you can use Reflect on him, and then whenever he would cast Kiraga, it would bounce and hit you. Another thing you could do, I heard, is you could use Candle of Light or Tamari's Doom, Blue Magic, or Ronso Rage, and you, Yevon, would be susceptible to that, and it would die in 3 turns. From what I heard, I've never done that myself, but that's what I was told. Anyway, yeah, that removed the zombie status, so we're going to have to reapply that every round here. But I figured I'd make this remotely interesting. Unfortunately, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if that healing that they do removes the breaks that I use. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, Aeon did deal a lot of damage, so I would presume that armor break worked. Well, I'll check after the next round there. And just keep on going with quick hit there. Haha. Yeah, basically that's another reason why I'm using the physical attack, because it'll trigger the Kiraga counter there. I was like, wait, what's going on here? It's like, oh! I was like, didn't you drain my MP? But why am I at full? It's like, oh, because he's under zombie status there. So I guess it reverses the effects of Osmond for some reason. Well, I mean, that's what it does, but, you know. Haha. I hope you end up killing yourself with your Kiragas while you're a zombie. That'd be funny. But yeah, it's not really a spoiler, so I might as well say what I think. At least my understanding is that once you, Yevon, created Sin, and then, well, was inside of it, my understanding is that Sin basically crushed his mind, and Sin basically became, well, what we know it to be, pretty much. It's just a mindless monster that pretty much just acts on instinct alone. And basically just to, you know, destroy Machina and destroy any cities that are big enough to develop any real technology or or anything like that. Wonder why you Yevon hated technology so much anyway. I mean, he lives in Xanarkand, right? I mean, they had a whole bunch of machina there. Hey! Alright, he did kill himself by trying to save himself. Poetic justice. But yeah, you'd think you Yevon would not mind all the machina, but I guess maybe it's just because Xanarkand was destroyed by machina or something. Well, I don't know all the details of the war, but whatever. Orkin man! What, no explosion? I'm disappointed. Hey, all right, we got an achievement for that too. Nice.